Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is TDC and welcome back to some more expert mode here on the FTOG server. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. We are hanging out. It's been a couple hours since last episode and I've been doing some crafting, man. It's kind of a newbie mistake, but I ended up recording for about an hour getting all this stuff crafted up, and we started work on our project today, and I forgot to hit the record button on my microphone. Yep. So even I'd like to say I'm a veteran YouTuber, but I'm not really. I've only been doing it for about like 3 or 4 years, but you still make mistakes every now and then, and it kind of sucks because we got a lot of stuff done, and yeah, so we're gonna just chop it up till we got a jump start on today's episode. Not too bad, but yeah, so we did a little bit of crafting. We've got our metal former, which we were kind of working on last episode, trying to get set up for last episode, and we got that guy set up all the way down. Oop, there's glass there. All the way down here. And we used this to make the iron shafts that went into these water wheel segments. So if we look at these guys, we needed the iron shaft, which you get from the extruding mode inside the metal former. It takes a whole block of iron, so we needed 6 blocks of iron in total because we got 6 water wheels here. And then we've got our coil and we've got our kinetic dynamos. These guys aren't too expensive, so you just need some steel, some redstone, some iron. You need the MV capacitor, which is just some lead, treated wood, electrum, and iron. That's what we're looking for here. And then I don't know how some of you guys can like go back and forth in these menus. I don't know, like tell me how to do that. That'd be handy. Generator block. Okay, so recipe, and then for the electrum wire here, it's just some MV wire cable wrapped around some iron, and the MV wire cable is some electrum wrapped around a treated stick. So yeah, a lot of crafting, a lot of back and forth between me and the crafting bench and chest and different things like that, but I think we got everything all set up that we're going to need today. So we are going to give this a go. Now there is a configuration for the water wheels. I think we are going to be able to get about 88 RF per tick out of each one of these. So that should be a total of what, 176, I think? Yeah, 176 RF per tick from both of these water wheels. So it's not a lot of power, but it is free power, which is the handy thing. So we're gonna try to get these guys set up. We're gonna set up one right now and see if we can get it going, and then I'll come back and I'll do the other one because it is a lot of building right now. I'm trying to just placing water blocks. It's not fun. But yeah, so we need to set this guy here, and I think that's the way it should be facing. We want I think the circular pattern on the inside, I believe. So we put that one there. Yeah. What's on this side? Oh, okay, they look the same. Yeah, I think that's what we need. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that's cool. Yeah, so we got some quite clear glass all set up in these guys, and what's cool about the quite clear glass is you can chisel it from normal glass, and when you chisel it, you can actually break it and get it back. So if we were to change this into like some other form of glass from the chisel, let's say the iron modern fence, right? So we put this guy down. This is just normal glass that's been chiseled. If we try to break this, we lose it. It's gone forever. But if we use the quite clear glass, then we can actually get it back. So it's really handy for building, and it is quite clear, which is awesome. So we've got some glass on the bottoms here, so we'll actually be able to check this whole thing out from pretty much all of our levels. And my thinking behind the positioning about this is I think it should be high enough that we could pull power up here, and I think it should be low enough that we could actually pull power down as well. So we'll see if we can actually get power down to these guys. If not, we may have to do a little bit of rearranging, or maybe bring that floor up just a little bit so we can reach the wire. I'm not sure how long the wires can actually go, or how far the wires can actually go before they you can't reach, you know? So I don't know, it should be kind of cool. Alright, let's try to place these water wheels in here. I think they're about like a 3. They're pretty big, man. These things are massive. So if we put one here, we're gonna put 3 in a row like this. Okay, that's not right. I gotta break this guy. I'm gonna try to put it there. Perfect. Alright, so I think this is the most that you can have connected to one kinetic dynamo. It'd be really cool if you could have like a whole huge row of them, but I think this is as much as you can have. So now we gotta start placing the water, man. This is where things get tricky. I may have to go back and collect a little bit more sand to make some more glass, because we're gonna need a bunch of it just to kind of block everything off here. But I think we want to start by putting water on this side over here. So let's go ahead and we'll just kind of build up this whole wall here so we don't have any spillage. And that should be all glass there. Perfect. Now I think we want to put glass right here. So we have water, yeah, sitting right on top of this guy. You know what we should probably do? Let's go ahead and build all of this up here like so. Okay, and then we can get rid of this block and we can actually get up on top of this. I think that's just going to be the easier way to do this. Let's get this piece of cobblestone back. Alright, and then I made the sink from Pam's Harvest Craft. This guy is really simple. If you look at the recipe here, where's the key? There it is. You can just make it out of pretty much any metal that you want. I'm not sure why you'd want to make it out of anything other than tin. That's just what I have the most of. I think I have more iron. But yeah, so you can just craft this guy up. It's just 3 logs, 3 pieces of metal, and you basically have an infinite water source, which is awesome. At least for bucketing. You can't like pull anything out of it or anything like that, but you can set it up to pull from the bucket. So if we place 3 water source blocks right there, this thing should start spinning, I believe. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, and so this is actually generating RF right now. I'm not sure how much. I think it's like 70 or something. It's not a whole lot. And the configuration that we're going to do here, it increases the power a little bit. It's not substantial, but it is a, extra RF per tick, and it's free, so why not? Now I believe the configuration that we're going to be doing adds 3 more rows of water source blocks on these guys. We're going to have one at the bottom, kind of one in the middle, and then one up at the top. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Let's go ahead and collect up our sink here. That way we've got our water with us. We'll jump down here. Let's get rid of this block as well. Now I believe we can set up the water. We can block the water like this. I think we need to put some more glass here, and then we're gonna have water source blocks here. No, we're gonna have water source blocks here flowing out, I think. We're gonna see if we can get this to work. Let's go ahead and put our water source up there, just that way we can reach it when we need to. And we should be able to place a water source there and there. Okay, and that should speed things up just a little bit. Probably not really noticeable, but it is a thing. And let's go ahead and build up this wall again. We're going to have another layer of glass here. We'll go ahead and put another case around this spot, like so. And now, I believe we can have water source blocks flowing this way into the wheel. And that should speed things up just a little bit more. It's kind of hard to tell just by looking at it, but I think it should. And then we're going to do basically the same thing here. We're going to build up one more time. And we're going to cover this water like so. And then, we have a roof on this yet? No, we don't. Perfect. Then we should have another some more water flowing this way into the wheel, and I think that should be the maximum amount of RF per tick that we can get out of this thing. So do it like that. And I believe this is correct. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're good. We're not going to be able to test it until we make some leadstone energy cells, which is the plan. We're going to make some of those today, or try to make some of those today. So we'll see what's happening. Alright, am I out of glass already? Holy cow. We're out of glass. So I'm definitely going to have to make a trip over to the desert and collect up a whole bunch more glass. Can we break our sink? I want the sink, not the water wheel. Let's go ahead and try to... Nope, not going to happen. I was going to say we try to place that back, but yeah. So this is the configuration that we're going with. Hopefully this actually works. I seen it in somebody else's video. I can't remember whose, but I think it might have been Hypnotized when he started off doing this series. But yeah, so I think this is like the best way to do these water wheels. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on collecting up a little bit more sand. We're gonna have to go cook up a whole bunch more so we can get some more glass to finish up both of these. And I'm going to work on setting up the other water wheel here, and then we're going to come back and we'll try to make some leadstone energy cells. I think we should have everything we need, but yeah. So give me just a little bit. We'll be right back. Alright, so here's a weird issue I'm having. I do not know what's going on, but you can see that the wheel on the left is spinning much faster than the wheel on the right. Now, they're both set up. They are mirror image. So everything that's over here is over here, but this one is spinning faster, so it's kind of leading me to believe that this one is producing more RF per tick than this one. Now, the only thing that I can think of is that there were some blocks in here. No, but it looks like they've despawned now, and it's still going slower. So I don't know, maybe it just takes a little while for this thing to speed up. But I'm not real sure what the problem is here. I may have to tear all this out and redo it to make sure it's exactly the same as this one. But everything that I can tell, it's 100% the same. But this one is spinning a lot faster than this one. I don't know what's causing that. But anyways, we got it all set up. We got the 2 water wheels. I think I just saw a creeper there. Yep, I sure did. Hi, creeper. Let's come over here where there's nothing you can blow up. So I got these all set up. Now we need to work on setting up some... we need to try see what all we need to make for a leadstone energy cell. So let's look this up. Leadstone energy cell. If I can type leadstone energy cell. Here we go. So this is just some glass and some lead, and then we need to make some 10 electron tubes, some more lead, redstone conductance coil. Okay, so that's some electrum. I swear I heard somebody walking around me. I'm freaking out, man. Yeah, so I guess I am going to get everything we need to craft these guys up, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, there is a definite difference in the speed. I don't know what's going on, man. Hopefully that one will speed up a little bit more. It's kind of blowing my mind a little bit. It's annoying. But anyways, I think we got everything we need to make up our leadstone energy cells. I think we're going to make 2 of them. So let's throw some extruding. I wonder, can we just throw, let's see, can I throw a piece of copper in there? What is this going to do? Is it just going to make copper cable? What does this make? I haven't tested out these other ones. It has been so long since I've messed with IC2. Okay, yeah, so that makes some copper cable. We can actually skip the whole step of making the plates, which is handy. So let's make a couple more of these. We need to make 2. We're gonna make 2 leadstone energy cells. That way we've got kind of like some backup stuff here. Alright, so there are our cables. We've got enough already, so we need to throw these in here like this. We'll get 6 more. We'll do 2 and 2. There'll be 2 redstone, and then we need to make 2 iron plates. So we need to change this to rolling mode. We'll throw a couple of those in there. Does it just do 1? Ah, so that's handy. I think. Is this just gonna make 1? Yeah, so it's 1 per. So that's a lot cheaper than using the hammer because it takes 2 to make 1. So this is nice, man. We are on to something. Alright, let's get this last one, and then we should be good to go because we need to make 2 of these circuits like this. Alright, get those 2, and then we need to make 2 of the basic leadstone energy cells. So let's make 2 of these guys. We need to make some of these conductance coils like so. And we can throw those there, throw those there. These here. Now what else do we need? We need lead in the corners. So 2 pieces of lead, and then we need to make some of these. Oh, we gotta connect this guy back up. We need to make some 10 electron tubes. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, so this is getting power, and then we've got our tin. Let's go ahead and throw some tin in like that, and then just some redstone like so. We gotta wait for this little bar to get over there like that. Perfect. And that should be everything we need. So now we have 2 redstone energy cells. Now let's go ahead and throw these down. I want to configure them first. So RF per tick, let's do, yeah, maximum output. We'll do maximum input, and then Yeah, that should be good. All right, so let's where did those levers go? Oh well, let's just disconnect this for right now, so we're not burning energy. So, all right, cool. We got everything we need. Now we just need to hook everything up. So we've got our cables, we've got our connectors. All right, so now I think we should be able to throw this piece of redstone or leadstone energy conduit in the middle of those two kinetic dynamos, and then we can hook up power or draw power from that, I believe. So if we throw these there, that's going to connect there like that, and then we can throw this connector on like so. Sweet. And then let's just throw, are these sped up yet? No, that one's still slower. Alright, so now let's throw our energy cells on like so. Oh, that's not gonna work. Let's we'll just do one for now. Maybe. We should probably pull this power down a little bit more. So let's do this. We'll put one redstone energy cell right there. We'll throw a connector on top, and then we will throw some cable on like so. And then this should be gaining power now if we set the config. Holy cow. That is filling up really quickly. Alright, well, I will take it. That is pretty quick. Now, I'm not real sure how fast this is actually going, but I think we should be able to test it like so. If we can get back up there. Alright, so if we throw that on so like this, maximum actually, let's look at this one first. Maximum output. So what did we say it was? It was about 175 per tick. How do we, is it control? Shift control? I forget how to go up and down by one. Alright, so let's change this to maximum output by 150. And then we'll do 176. And this one, we'll change the output on this guy to the bottom. So this one, if we turn blue, it should start coming into this one. And then, oh man, how do you do this by one? We need to check to see if it's, alright, let me figure this out real quick. Get out, dudes. We got it up and going. These energy cells are awesome. There is a way to calculate how much RF we're actually producing per tick, but I can't figure it out. I think we'll be okay, at least for right now, without it. But we are making some of these iron chipset things, and it is not really drawing power. So it is keeping up pretty evenly with these guys. Now, I'm not sure if blue is like the full speed laser processing here, but this is going very quickly, which is awesome. And this wheel up here is still not spinning as fast as that one, so I think we have some sort of bottleneck on this one, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm gonna have to probably tear this all apart and rebuild it and see if that makes a difference. But all in all, man, we have free power now, which is awesome. So when this thing is not processing, or any of our machines are not processing, we are building up a backlog of power in these energy cells here. So all in all, I think that is 800,000 RF, which is awesome. And then we've also got this one here, which holds a buffer of 800,000 RF too, which is pretty sweet, man. We have a ton of power and things are working out. So this thing is crafting like majorly fast, so a lot faster than it was just off of this guy, which is awesome. So now I think between now and next episode, I'm going to work on crafting up a few more machines, probably rearranging some stuff here, because we're only able to connect up 3 lasers with this guy right now. So I think we're going to have to do some sort of rearranging here and make this look a little bit nicer. But yeah, we're going to work on crafting up some more machines, getting everything ready, because next episode, I think we're going to be working on flight, man. It is time. We need a jetpack, some way of getting around a little bit faster. from here to spawn or wherever we need to go. So that is the plan. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys very soon for some more expert mode. Alright dudes, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace. Oh.